Hello guys, and welcome back to Sean Plays. This is Sean Ware, and I'm continuing LA Noire. And I'm on the arson missions, arson desk, so I'm on the gas man. So let's continue on. So how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's staying safe and staying healthy, and all that good stuff. And yes, yesterday I was streaming Joe and Mac. Yeah, an old school game from '91. Okay, so I already did the crime scene. So see, people, the Stephen Sawyer family. We have Joanna Alford, Herbert Chapman. Let's see, clues. Alright, so we got all the clues. So let's head down to the Gulliver's Travel Agency. I'm driving. A nickel? What? The thirst of a king for just a nickel. Ooh.
Just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Oh, hey Zelda, how you doing?
No need to turn at the next intersection.
And I just turned. Oh! How you doing today, Zelda?
Come on!
You kumquat! It's my favorite gangster video game. You do know I'm playing as a cop, right, sweetie? I'm playing as a cop, Micah, not a gangster. Well, I did come across some gangsters trying to kill me on the game, so yeah. But anyway, I'm a cop on this game, not a gangster.
Hang a right.
Hang a right. Alright. Matter of fact, you drive, Biggs.
Can you drive to this one?
Gangster cop? Why you call him a gangster cop? He's not a gangster, just a cop.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the call at Main Street.
11K, your 211 is at the Bank of Arcadia.
Ah, you are.
253 Main Street.
Oh, I wonder what's going on. Paper sack hold
Hands
up.
off! I'm sick!
Nothing that a night in the tank wouldn't fix, bub. Now, where did they go?
What happened?
Two guys made off with about $1,000 in a paper sack. The
What?
bag says he saw him leave.
I'm right here, you
Not
know!
much of a witness.
Sir, you need to tell us where they went. Now.
They headed for the parking lot.
They headed for the parking lot. Ah, crap. They're always trying to get away with it.
Okay. One traffic stop coming up.
Yep. Yeah, drunk homeless guy. Vagabond.
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
Get out of the way, stupid! Trying to catch a criminal. Oh, you. Get out of the way, you
Get in
kumquat.
close and steer him off the car.
Shoot him, Biggs!
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
How's my mom's arm coming along? Her arm's a little sore. Last night she accidentally fell asleep on it.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
They crashed. Ah! Holy!
Quite a ride you took us on. Get out with your hands up.
How did I manage to survive that? Holy cow, how did I manage to... left arm. Holy cow, how did I manage to survive that?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Get in the damn car!
You're
you
behind the
idiot.
wheel. Can you drive to this one?
What are you doing?
You can drive.
Oh my god. Idiot. Yeah.
You know the way. You can drive. Can you drive to this one?
Get in the car!
You're behind the wheel. You can drive. You know the way. You can drive. You know the way. You can drive.
What the fuck? You know what? Stupid, you're not gonna get in the damn car? Dumb asshole.
Go straight. Where's your respect for property, Cole?
Where's your respect for property, Cole? Move! Dumbass?
Any Central Unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3 identified.
You can drive.
Any Central Unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 211.
Roger. Your 211 is at Booze Brothers Cafe, 520
Booze Brothers
Streets, 11K, handle.
Cafe. Hold up. Oh dear.
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Handle your money. Get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in
the
my
hell?
face and let's talk.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2.
Shut up.
LAPD! Try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
I got the guy in his head. I got him. Uh-oh. Okay, okay, you clowns are doing something stupid. You're shooting at me. Getting shot at, getting shot at.
I got you now, motherfucker.
I got you now, motherfucker. His soul left his body. Oh, Jesus. Yo! Okay, oh! The dude sounded like his soul left his body after I shot him. He went, oh!
You're behind the wheel.
Well, at least it's not glitching. There. That's funny. I straight up shot the dude in the head while he was trying to while he was trying to take care out the hostage. The guy holding the cook hostage. Shot him straight in the head. Like, you know what? Shoot the guy straight in the head. He's out of here. Now, back to some case solving. Gulliver's Travel Agency.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called it to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Okay, so we gotta look for Sawyer. There's Stephens.
Here they are. Stephens.
And then there's the Sawyer family.
Sawyer family. Rosewood Avenue.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who's won. Thanks for your help. No problem. Wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you...
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but...
Poor, but great. Yeah. Check out the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Yeah, the Suburban Redevelopment area.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Oh, man! Hey, Jeffrey.
Great partners must think alike.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
Okay, Herschel, you're driving us to that
You know the way. You can drive.
ambulance shooting.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
Great stream last night. Who, me? Oh, thanks, Jeffrey. Even though I raged a bit, well, mostly because this is my first time playing John Mack. I think the reason why it was my first, why I saw, well, when I played John Mack was because I think it was Game Grumps played it. Yeah, I think Game Grumps did an episode on John Mack, and I started playing it. Bus stop shooting.
What's the situation?
What's
Some
going
stick-up
on?
boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
Oh, jeez. Or as Cat Valentine would say, oh, jeez. I know, that's my bad Cat Valentine impersonation. Oh, jeez. Why are they shooting at him? They're not to
Give me some cover.
dirty.
We don't want any
Let me
civilian
stop.
casualties, Biggs.
They saw us his body.
Biggs! He's on the lam!
Where's he going?
On the floor!
Okay, that was stupid of me. You know what? Shoot this guy straight in the head. How did you fall in water? That one went straight in his head. This one's going straight to your ass.
You can drive.
You can drive. The Elysian Fields development site.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian
Who you calling
is
Mac?
an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help.
Are you done here, Mac?
Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
You. Don't call me Mac. He's like, are you done here, Mac?
Lynch says we should visit Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Hey, Mac. I'm talking to you, Mac. Dude called me Mac. Look here, Mac. I'm gonna start calling everyone Mac. Hey, I'm gonna call Micah Mac. Say like, hey Mac, how you doing? Or I'm gonna call Jeffrey Mac. See him at work tomorrow. Be like, hey Mac. Excuse me. You look like a. Oh, no, look at you. Look what y'all made me do. Y'all almost made me crash into a car. Oh my God, let me stop laughing. You two are gonna make me die laughing if I don't crash this car, which I almost did. I'm blaming you two. You belong in a cage. You almost made me crash into a car.
We came as soon as we could.
You almost made me crash into a car, Mac.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was
That's
out.
you who can't drive.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion.
Huh?
No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Insta heat.
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
Reginald Varley.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Well, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
All right.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Then this. You belong in a cage.
That's your pilot. Turn the gas.
All right.
Pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Whoa!
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say.
All right.
Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
See you at the next show.
Well, you don't say that every day.
It's science. Yep, that's right. It's science. It's science, folks.
Joe? The next fire.
Sorry, we almost made you
Go to the
crash.
factory and see how many of these
That's all
things
right.
are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't
That's
really
all
have
right,
any credible
Micah.
evidence
I
to
was
pursue
gonna call
him.
you and Jeffrey kumquats for almost making me crash. You kumquat! Oh my god. I'm still thinking about that episode of Sam and Cat where Cooper was driving badly and the guy out on the street yelled out, "You kumquat!" Sean, you're a drunk driver. How am I a drunk driver? Dude, I had a wild cherry Pepsi. I'm not that drunk. Saying I'm a drunk driver. You belong in a cage. Breathe, Phelps. Breathe. Insta heat. You're an animal. I am not. Stop saying that. I'm not an animal killer.
That's him. That's the best we can do for policemen in this city.
New and improved model.
Are you drunk,
Probably
mister?
settling these
Or are you
hot
just
cakes.
cracked? That's what the guy said. Are you drunk, mister? Are you drunk, mister?
Oh, just...
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Alright. Ivan Racing.
Grown men playing at being boys.
Not in your life, Buster.
What the heck? Not in your life, Buster.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model
You are
7.
going to drink
Let me take
Pete's
a look.
Pepsi. Are you?
We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here
Maybe.
to here.
Maybe,
The
sort of,
diaphragm
kind of.
is-
I don't know.
It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 7.
These
I'm
things
not
are still being
drinking it.
installed?
I'm not going to drink Pete's
the
Pepsi.
demand.
You're
None
probably
of us
going to
could
drink
keep
it,
up with the
Micah.
amount of housing going
Or
up.
Jeffrey's going to drink it.
At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
No, I'm not.
Of course they are.
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
What about Reginald Barley?
You know about Varley. He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasick?
Don't drink your crispy.
Guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay.
I don't like Peeps. I'll make you eat fruit punch flavor Peeps.
There. Around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
List of
This
gas.
is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
Ernesto Acevedo.
I want to run it by R&I. Cross-reference.
Reginald
for arsonists.
Varley.
See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Take another step, mister. There's going to be trouble.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Dang, that's a lot of names.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Ooh.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Try that again, asshole.
Try that again, asshole. Walter Clemens. Law and Authority.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Matthew Ryan.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Reginald Varley.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Racing?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Oh, what's going on here? Looks like somebody's planning on starting another fire. Let's head down to the Clemens work site. I'll drive. You kumquat. You
for God's
kumquat.
sakes.
You kumquat. Kumquat. Is it kumquat or kumquat?
That's it. Keep on. Can you go right at the next corner? Left up ahead. Keep heading through this one. That's it. Keep on. At the next turn, take a right. No!
No! What the heck? What the heck? Did you hear him? He screamed after I crashed the car. He went, no! What the heck?
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
No!
Okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Oh my god, I think you sound like Jeffrey said that. No!
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
I think the guy sounded like Jeffrey saying that. No! Oh man. No! Don't be looking at me like that.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa. All I know about Barley is he gets kickbacks from some developer.
I don't say no.
Does their
you
work
do.
first, spreads around and kills people.
No!
You were licensed and worked for Instaheat?
I contract for them. So what?
Instaheat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my
I don't
life.
say, you do. You do say no, Jeffrey.
My fucking mugshot of a wife that's awarded in settlement.
You went no. Oh,
She's blowing sticks 2 at a time while I'm at work.
Like no.
And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
No, don't know the name.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Alright, let's head down to Reginald Varley's job site. I'll say no! Are you sure about that, Jeffrey?
Harper's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's okay to be ashamed.
I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Son of a bitch!
Michael, why'd you crash into those brakes? What the heck? Why did he say son of a bitch like that for? He's like, son of a bitch. After crashing into those bricks.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Seriously?
Come on, Varley! You can't keep running forever! Stop or I will shoot! Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Are all the cops in the town crazy? I think which one of your streams you said no. I think it was the Double Dragon one. Let's head down to Ryan's work site. Why did you hit that guy?
Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. He's running away. Seriously. Stupid asshole decides to make a rough ride.
Backyards he's crashing through.
That damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
I need
Man,
to be
you're
closer,
terrible.
Phelps.
Shut up.
Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
And he's saying I'm a terrible driver. That dude's a terrible driver right here.
show me your hands.
I'm an excellent driver. Shut up. I'm the commander of this sub, so you shut the hell up. I'm sorry, I had to whip out a line from Crimson Tide, Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman yelling at Denzel Washington, I'm the commander of this submarine, so you shut the F up. Anyone remember that movie? I think I showed you that clip, Jeffrey. I think I showed you that scene. You're
As much
both
as I'd like to beat you,
you're both a terrible
I think it's
driver.
only the other
I am
job.
not a terrible driver. Shut up. I'm not a terrible driver, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, when I come to work tomorrow, you're getting a Gene Hackman slap from me.
Can you drive to this one?
The Gene Hackman slap. And you're gonna be Willem Dafoe. Be like, yep. Yep. Oh my God! No, I am not. Yep.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing.
No, you are.
Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Barley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
A little twist. She was 13 if she was a day.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Me and Rob coming for you.
World, Ryan.
Yeah, and I'm gonna eat a cheeseburger in your face.
So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part.
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You delusional detective. What campaign?
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out. You'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I said we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Riley's our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Barlow.
Good idea.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at it.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener.
Oh yeah, Jeffrey, guess what?
Played him in. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Oh, it's coming back.
Yeah, real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took the money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang and you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Yep.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils.
Yep, Glenn's coming back.
Fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on! Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
He's coming back tomorrow.
So what happens? You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Yep. Let's charge Ryan's ass.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. Do you hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion?
You're here to
What you
listen
did to your
mine.
wife and kids was un-American.
What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Case closed. Yep, same time as you. Yep. 7 to 3 tomorrow. That's you. That's you. That's you. Your mama. Your mama. That's you. That's you. A stamp on my hand and a lollipop. That's what you're getting, Jeffrey. A stamp on your hand and a lollipop.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd. We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders, Sergeant. There's barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
A walk in Elysian Fields. Hey, Micah, did you say, really? Whoa. Oh, wait, it's because I did that, right? The heck? The origami killer?
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
I know that face. That's the guy who busted all those Negro drug pushers last week, isn't it? Am I missing something here?
Wait, who you calling? My name's not Greg. It's Sean. Gregory.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I...
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
Please!
Please.
And the new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Any unit in the vicinity is citizen reports of 459
Shame about
now
Chet.
at 38 North
The arson investigators have been trying to nail that sucker for years.
Any unit in the vicinity is citizen reports of 459 there now at 38 North Catalina. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Hot property. Yeah, that's Glenn for you. What the heck?
Shit! Stop!
Cops! Shit! What the heck? That's a funny reaction when you see the cops. Cops! Shit!
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
No, it's too cold. It's too cold. I don't want to go outside. It's too cold. It's too wet. It's raining. It's raining. What?
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
But I'm scared to go to prison, mister. They'll take one.
He's scared to go to prison. I'm scared to go to prison, mister. They'll take one look at me. What's he about to say? What the heck? I'm too scared to go to prison, mister. Hey, Jeffrey. Shit, cops. Shit, cops.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
A house fire. Whoa. What happened here?
You guys gotta see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Why? What are you talking about? Hope you have strong stomachs. What do you mean? Jesus!
You have a name. Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage was post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
What are you doing?
The prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them bigs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
I am showing some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fire?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
Sure, it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the
What
same
the
MO.
heck?
Sure,
Did
Phil.
you see
I'll
that?
get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Diggs.
Dang, dude's body fell apart. Riley.
Seems irrelevant.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
That didn't sound right.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fucker. End of story. You get this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
I haven't done this for years.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
I know. I'm a cop. Just want to ask you some questions.
LAPD, can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Dudley. Why does Dudley Foreman look like the dude from Uncle Buck? Hold on. I want to check something real quick.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion. Hey, I don't have all day.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. They're billboards. That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
Looks like the same model.
How did you get my number, Ira?
At first, I didn't understand you. But now I do.
I'd like you to come back to the clinic.
I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose.
Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you help me to find it.
Yeah. All right. Holy cow, that was him, wasn't it? The neighbor. That's what's the character he played in Uncle Pal? Wait, he played Uncle Buck's friend.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive. Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
Boondockers.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Kent says I was looking out, though.
Sure, Mr. Foreman. There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
Couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Let's see. This is...
Don't break it.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
He says, hey, don't break it. You break it, you buy it.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Why do I get the feeling that Elysian Fields is up to no good? Excuse me?
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Kelty has warned us
Are
off.
you out of your mind?
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Alright. Where to? Down to Rancho Escondido. Yeah, that was the guy with the toothpick in his mouth.
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
What the heck?
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir. Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property. It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back,
Dang.
or I'll lock you up for a
Smart
fray.
mouth son of a bitch.
You sorry sap.
Eat you black and blue.
Stand down! That's an order!
To pacify these poor saps.
Bitch. Get down now. Oh! His soul left his body. Oh!
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay.
Holy cow, I think his soul left his body after I punched him. He did the... Oh! made that. Oh.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick.
He went down like. Oh.
This thing looks like it was built on a cheat sheet.
Whoa.
If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
Good idea.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Dude, Elysian Fields. That's where we're going. Holy cow, I knocked the guy out. He went, oh. Hey, Jeffrey, did you see the guy? Did you hear the guy go, oh. Dude went down and went, oh. I think he made the same sound that Scarecrow made when you knocked him out.
Detectives
He
Phelps
went,
and Biggs,
oh.
LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Yep, like the Scarecrow. Oh.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
That won't be nice. And speaking of Scarecrow, that's the guy who voiced the Scarecrow on Batman Arkham Knight, John Noble.
Like a cigar. Drink, boy.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs, we're investigating a
Would
series
you like
of
a
domestic
cigar?
fires, Mr. Monroe.
Drink, boys.
Terrible boys. How can I help?
Elysian Fields and Suburban
Project
Redevelopment Fund flyers
I'm
keep turning up in the
Scarecrow.
vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using Weber.
It's pop. Wow, what's to explain? Would you like a cigar? Drink, boys.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? You want to accuse them of murder as well?
Made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been reported.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, Detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the waste basket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
What's Elysian Field's involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulations.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think. The contractors I use for waivers. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Glad to be of help, officers.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Your boss is a fine man. Operator, message for KGPL. Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, here's one. Yeah. Oh. Bruce was in Color of Night.
A beautiful face still learns love for me in it. Give me your heart, and baby, I'll bid it. 'Cause I always kill the things I love.
Buy me a drink, Cole? No. Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. Get around. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel about
threats for someone who cares about the boy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields.
Really,
Should
dude?
have known that you were playing errand boy. You and your doofus partner. You have been warned. Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
What a dick.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
Kelly started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save me, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Kaplan is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did. But I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has, Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps
I know.
stum just like
That
you
man
do.
has no dick.
You know what it feels like to get back from conflict.
Exactly.
You gotta respect that.
Detective Roy Earl, aka Dickless. For now on, we're going to be referring to Roy or Detective Earl Dickless. That's what we're going to be calling him from now on. From now on, he's Dickless. Telling me to stay away from the case.
Cut it out!
Hey. Cut it out! Telling me to stay away from the case. I ain't staying away from jack shit. Can't make me. Cut it out!
Next corner, go left. No need to turn at the next intersection. Right up ahead. Next left. Left up ahead.
And we're here. Chapman's apartment.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah. So. There's some kind of problem.
Let's take a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around. Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
Found some mods kill. What the heck?
Should advise the APB. He's clearly armed.
What's this?
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Holy cow. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Oh, great.
Really? Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar, currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Unit to animal code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
Whoa.
See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down. Look, Cole, the side plate's... End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
Oh! Right ahead.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. Seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysian in some way. I see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps?
What were you thinking,
Calling
Phelps?
Richard Nixon a crook next.
I am not a crook. You know. Yeah, that'll be later on for Nixon.
What is this?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy names me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. We worked for his region.
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
Very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help, Miss Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Chapman takes case closed. House of Sticks.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss. There's no need to come to the office, Miss Lexman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
I don't accept this.
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been a victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
Alright, so we're playing as Jack Kelso.
There's got to be more in these files.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. Sorry for your loss. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof without that blessings.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money.
Take the money. Hey, Jeffrey, take the money.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
So the roof collapsed, accidents happened. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Litzman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
I'm intrigued, Miss Litzman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Litzman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Litzman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Litzman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address. Not the phone number.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
All right.
Secretary. If you were twice as smart, you'd still be smart.
Mr. Benson? You wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lickman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lickman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
Your car, Mr. Kelso.
Thank you.
Thanks, kid.
Hey, in a Chevy. Alright, so we're playing as Insurance Investigator Jack Kelso, so we're taking a break from playing as Cole Phelps.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
Something fishy's going on.
Bulldozing and starting again. Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso, from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Looks like you do. I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter
Take that,
died.
Mac.
You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate, 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
Alright, Mac.
The place falls down, and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
What's going on here?
Where does baby oil come from?
Let's try to piece this together.
Keystone Films. Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
The heck is going on? Are you serious?
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch. Oh shit. Jack Kelso, insurance investigator Jack Kelso died in a bulldozing accident.
You son of a bitch. Oh, shit.
I'm running. Go, 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 go. Oh! Investigator down! Investigator down!
Son of a bitch. Oh, shit.
His soul left his body. His soul left his body. No, no, no. I'm doing that action sequence. Oh my god, his soul left his body. Did you hear that? He went, oh! His soul left his body.
Son of a bitch. Oh, shit.
Run! No! No, I'm not screwing that sequence. What the heck kind of scream was that? No! What the heck? Oh my god! Did you hear that scream? Oh, what are you doing? Oh my god! Oh no! Oh my god, that's the most hilarious scream I've ever heard from him.
Son of a bitch. Oh, shit.
What the heck? How? What? How?
Son of a bitch. Oh, shit. Come on, Jack.
Guy tried to run me over. Nice. Nice. Thanks, Jeffrey. Yeah, man, that guy crashed into a pothole. Put the gun away, Jack.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life Investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Right, let's head on down to that Keystone place. Oh man, that chase had me cracking up.
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life.
Hi,
I'm
Mac.
looking into an industrial accident. Here? No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue. So? I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since 41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
All right. Where to?
That's one way to keep your costs down. Too bad it won't support a roof. So this is where their lumber comes from? Gotta be something else around here. I wonder what's left in the buildings.
Found a screening room.
Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
Looks like I'm about to stumble on.
Wheels should be nearby.
Looks like I'm about to stumble onto something deep. Much, much deeper.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban
Dr. Harlan Fontaine. That's the same guy from the Vice missions and the newspaper clippings.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor. Ray Gordon.
Mr. Benson.
District Attorney Donald Sandler and Police Chief Warren. Gentlemen, I am
The police chief.
to be such exalted company.
Oh, let me stay quiet.
Yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity. I find that those of artistic temperament are often often of a fragile mental disposition.
It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor.
Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry. Here, here. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser. So, how is your new development selling, Leland? Can I throw them up fast?
That's it. That's the connection. Exactly. That's the connection right there. Leland, with that dude Leland.
Public housing is tantamount to communism.
Wait, that.
That's why we fought this
Yeah, Leland is connected to Harlan Fontaine, the chief of police, and Curtis Benson, and the writer for the Times are connected to Leland.
They're all built with government money.
The GI Bill is government money. There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Of course, Curtis. So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. Takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
Curtis Benson's office. Good idea.
In a great day for the future of
Let's talk to Mr. Benson. Got a lot of explaining to do.
Operator, think you could put me through to police dispatch? Thanks.
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lichtman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lichtman or Luke Buckwalter.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks for your help.
Auf Wiedersehen. Elsa. Knew there was something suspicious going on. Curtis Benson is part of it. And so is Harlan Fontaine and the chief of police. And everyone else who is involved. This the whole thing's getting deep.
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
Well, let's check out the Elysian Field site. Some fishies going on.
Nice wiring job, fellas. Keep them in the dark. Good thing I'm not thirsty.
Let's take a look around. Something's not right in this place.
You lose something, Mac?
You lose something, Mac?
Private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Oh, great.
What's your hurry, Mac?
Hey, Mac.
You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Now that's more like it.
Let's put a few gaps in that.
Time for you to lose some teeth. Don't worry, buddy. I'll lay you out quick.
Goddamn job.
Shit. Ow.
You're a worn, tough guy. You're gonna take a hint. Get him downstairs and into the trunk.
Leland Mon...
Sure, he turned up all right.
Friggin' Leland Monroe
Wish he did.
sent those bastards.
He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe? Yeah, I know a good place. Pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
Oh, crap.
Sorry, pal. Desperate times. Control your car. Monroe owns the city. Owns the cops. I need to find Elsa.
Oh, great.
Hey! What's your problem?
What's your problem?
California drivers.
Ah, man, crashed his car. Sucker.
Where are they? Is that the last of them?
Yeah, I think that's the last of them. Made it.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
That's one way of making an entrance.
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Weapons. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. Wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Ho, boom. Weapons company.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and VAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They can pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers. Head in!
Where's he going?
Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in.
Who gave that order?
You did.
Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
Look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best.
Oop.
It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
I know how to take my licks.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a tough guy. I know how to take my licks.
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about illusion shields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind us, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join. It's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, mister. Yeah. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name.
Oh God!
Said that you
Oh God!
might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson.
Oh God!
First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
Pay Curtis Benson a visit.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
Yeah, let's pay Mr. Benson a visit, shall we? Apartment number 2. Who is it? It's me, Snakes. I got the stuff.
It's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis.
Ooh.
Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
Smooth Grace, I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack.
Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
Guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Dude got pistol whipped, said,
Get all of the stockholders. I need to follow
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Curtis Robert Benson.
I knew you were in bed with Elysian, Curtis. Now I know why.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
I don't think so.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's
Trying
why
to
you
think.
took the bribe.
I'm thinking that's the same guy who played Allison De Laurentiis' dad
Can you
from
accuse me of
Pretty Little
benefiting the
Liars.
head of the company?
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here
These
because they
sons
believed
of
it was
bitches
a
at
bad one.
Sacramento.
But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail,
Yep,
Curtis.
same guy,
You
same
and your
guy.
cronies.
That's why he looked familiar.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
Ooh.
It's all there in the case file. If you know what to look for.
All right.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
You'll have an unfortunate. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
You're a sick man.
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has
Oh, you're a
nothing
sick
to do with
man,
love,
Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
You're a sick man, Curtis
She will only
Benson.
come back.
You're a sick man. You know that, Benson? Sick man. Out of here. Okay, that dude, Curtis Benson, belongs in a cage. Alright, so I'm going to stop right here for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in for this stream. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. And tomorrow will probably be the finale for LA Noire, because I got like 2 chapters left. Hey, that's right, Riley. 2 chapters left. So, yeah, I'll be finishing that game up tomorrow. So, tomorrow's going to be the finale. So, hit the like button, leave a comment as well, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.